All righty. So, welcome to the Attracting Unlimited Millionaires community. And this is the Rainmaker call for June the 4th, 2020. And this is Arturo Johnson. Looks like guys are hopping on. So, if you guys have any questions, feel free to go ahead and unmute yourself and we can go ahead and get started. And it looks like, Greg, you're the first one on. So, if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and unmute yourself and we can get started.
Hey, how's it going?
Going great. How are you?
Hey,
How's it going?
doing well.
Awesome.
No questions right off the bat. Just looking forward to the announcement that you had.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I am doing some adjustments to the program, and so I'm going to be revamping some things in the program and kind of throwing in some more trainings that you guys will be able to get access to exclusively to kind of test those things out. And so I'm excited about that because I'll be upgrading some of the modules and iterating some of the process based off of some of the answers from the surveys, as well as the one-on-ones that I've been implementing to get feedback from people as they're trying to set up some things. And um, so that's exciting because this is going to be something that's going to help guys to get results even faster. And so can't really say exactly what that is, but it is going to be something that's going to help guys get some results even better. Just kind of testing out some beta things with some Facebook stuff to see if it's actually working, and then just giving that to you guys for free.
Well, awesome. That's great. I'm excited.
Yeah,
Looking forward to it.
for sure. Let's see. How's your week going?
It's going well. It's going well. It's been busy. Been I've had I guess a number of meetings that are just moving forward through the process. And so I'm just kind of going through some of the education phase. Had a submitted some insurance applications this morning for a couple, as well as got confirmation that they're ready to do an IRA rollover. It's an in-service rollover. He's 56, and his company will let him do a partial in-service rollover that they start to do at age 55. So that's exciting.
So what did you do for them?
Yeah, so we're doing. So we just applied for life insurance as well as disability right now. We're just first starting with the appropriate amount of coverage. He's also on board with opening up and doing some permanent insurance, saving into that for tax purposes as well as long-term care. In addition, of course, to permanent insurance, life insurance benefit there. So that, and then we're going to roll over his IRA, what we can, which is about 150,000 of that. Start that into actually an annuity, which will be good, and then we're going to immediately start doing a Roth conversion with that, like a piecemeal conversion, which 72T rule, so that we don't do it all at once, so we don't bump up his income too much yearly, with the main goal for them getting them down as close to 0% tax bracket as possible for retirement. So yeah, they're excited.
Got it. Yeah, that sounds like that's a good case.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, with the
So
annuity in there. Yeah, that's it. That should be a good case. Tell me a little bit about the case, about the couple.
yeah, so they've got a couple kids. He's 56. She's a couple years younger than that. He's been working at AT&T for 15 or so years. So he's got a good sized 401k there. So, started looking into, and not, most people aren't aware that, a lot of companies will let you do an in-service rollover at age 55. It's different with each retirement plan. Some will let you do all of it, some will let you do some of it, some won't let you do any of it. So, obviously we're hoping that he could roll over all of it, and he was too. But, we heard back that they'll let him do, not, about 20% of it. That's all they'll let him do now, but that's fine. We'll take that. And he's excited for, some downside protection, while also, being able to take full advantage, have all the upside of being in the market through the annuity. So plus they're getting close to retirement, so they want to have a little bit of safety there. And then also they each have folks that have had long-term care needs. His mom just passed away a week ago, so the long-term care was something that they were looking to do. So we're going to do permanent insurance for them. We're still deciding exactly how we're going to structure that, if it's going to be like a whole life or an index universal life. Don't know specifically. We just need to talk with them, work that out. But hopefully saving a decent amount that will be meaningful for them for long-term care, as well as tax-free income in the future. And then, yeah, that's where we're at right now. And we still just need to run a few more numbers as far as, what's going to be what, how much they feel comfortable on. Yeah, got the rollover first and foremost now. So we're excited. How's are
Awesome.
we? How's am I?
Awesome. Yeah, man. Well, I'm excited. It's a good way to start the month off, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I have a few more cases going well right now, just as far as permanent insurance. Just had another case get approved through underwriting today, so I need to go back and the client will ultimately decide how much it is, how much he wants to do into permanent. He's going to do at least 500 a month, could be up to 1,000. So we'll see there. That'd be nice. He's young, just lives well within his means, and he's just not being efficient with how he's saving. He's just saving everything into a savings account, which is great. He's a saver, but he just knows that he needs to be more efficient with it. So that's good. Have another guy today who I just got off the phone with, and he's 28. He's maxing out his 401k at 19,500 a year. And then he's adding an additional 5%, so another like 4,000 into post-tax non-Roth 401k. So, right there, it's great because the company only matches 3%. He needs to put in 6% to get 3%. So there's a lot of room where he can be putting money elsewhere with what he's doing right now. So shifting into Roth 401k first and foremost, with some of that, and then determining how much he wants to put elsewhere, because he also wants to invest in real estate at some point, not right away, but creating an opportunity fund for him there, where he can, grow his money, and then, also use that on opportunities for real estate. So looking at permanent insurance for that, whether it's whole life or an IUL, to be determined, probably because of his age, leaning towards an IUL, just because he wants, just knowing him, he's not going to want to miss out on potential growth, and because he is young, and it will be very much overfunded, very overfunded, so he'll have cash value quick, and he can then borrow from that for opportunities and then replenish, so he has uninterrupted growth from there. So he's So that's the plan. That's what we've talked about. Just like at a very high level, just educationally today. But there's a lot of potential there, and it's exciting to start working with somebody when they're younger and they're crushing it. They're doing well as far as income. So there's a lot they can do, and he's got a real saver's mentality. So I think that'll be good. But anyways, those are just a few of the opportunities working on right now. So
Awesome. And about how much are you going to recommend for the IUL?
With this guy, I don't want to sound like just an insurance guy, right? So I haven't even run numbers for him. I just put it all into some of the software, but probably keep him doing maybe 10% or so into a Roth 401k, and then putting some into maybe probably start with recommending $1,000 a month into the IUL. That way, and then just overfunding it so that he can have cash accumulation quickly right off the bat. And so, obviously reducing my commissions there, but I think that's going to best serve him as long as we can overfund it as much as we can, as much as possible. That'll do him well, so that there's no reason for him to do 5% into post-tax non-Roth 401k, because he's going to pay taxes now as well as when he pulls it out. So, and then he's also putting money into a brokerage account. So, we could potentially create some efficiencies there, or maybe he can just continue with that, potentially move it over with us. We'll see. You need to have that conversation as a more short-term opportunity fund. He's going to use part of that to buy a house here in the next few months. So, yeah, we'll see. But I think he will be a good lifelong, client, or a long-term client. He also started a business with a buddy in college that, and they have $1 million of revenue a year. It's a security business. So that's, they're looking to grow that revenue to 2.5, 3 million in the next 4 to 6 years, and then sell it. Get a good multiplier on that. So probably a good influx of cash that, he'll likely invest a lot of that in real estate, but we'll try to put something together for him there. So
nice. Yeah. So that sounds great. So next week, let's set up a time, because I'm doing these one-on-one calls, just cherry picking people who are kind of rocking through some stuff, because I want to share with you some ideas on what will be coming into the program, but also you one-on-one, since you're kind of at that stage where we can kind of extract some fractals from what you got going while it's hot, right? While it's exciting, and use that to propel us into the next stage, using some of the things that we talked about, and then I can show you a couple of things so we can test it really quickly, get some leads, get some results going, and then you can kind of really use that to have the whole month of momentum, right? And not just wait until these cases are over with. we can build some steam.
Yeah, that'd be great. I look forward to doing that and getting on the Facebook. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. And so I do those calls Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. Central. So take a look at your calendar and then let me know, and then I'll send you a calendar invite so we can kind of walk through that and kind of get that going.
Yeah, I could do. I mean, just right now I'm looking at. I could do Monday, actually.
Okay, cool.
It work well.
Perfect. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get that sent over to you right after this call, and just quickly accept that, and then we'll rock and roll then.
Yeah, perfect.
And so
sounds good to me.
Yeah, so I'm excited for you, and I am happy that you are crushing it this month. That just makes me so happy. And so for this
all those opportunities were through your process. So, yeah, it's great. It's paying off. So
Awesome, awesome. Well, yeah, for this call, we're going to keep it really short. You were the only one on, and I have the in-laws in town, so I'm entertaining.
nice.
So I did
Enjoy.
want to get on, and I'm glad you hopped on because this was perfect to capture. But if you didn't have anything else, I'm just going to wrap this one up for today and shoot for
Sounds
Monday.
good. I think that's about it. Yeah, I found out that last week after our call, talking about I don't know how to add, think I've captured all of the people within my area. Realized there were some filters I was kind of not doing right as far as location. Instead of doing Denver area, I was just doing Denver. So I expanded to Denver area and captured another 1,500 folks I was able to add in to the queue. So that's those are turning along right now, and but I'll be ready to do some Facebook um, marketing here pretty soon. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to talking on Monday.
For sure. And so you said instead of just doing the city, whenever it says area in the suggestions, click that instead.
Yeah, I did that. I did, just the cities and captured surrounding cities. When I was marketing to like different major cities outside of Denver. So like for Boulder, I was grabbing some of the surrounding cities as well in that search for Fort Collins, and some of the surrounding cities. But I didn't do that I thought I did that for Denver and captured all the surrounding cities. But when when I did Denver area, Denver metro area, it found a whole bunch more people. So not sure where they came from, but that seemed to work out well. So yeah, that's my recommendation. I think it worked out how I did it because if I just started with doing Denver metro area, it would have been a much larger number, and I wouldn't, and I was able to capture and feel a little bit more personalized, saying, "Hey, I see you're in the Boulder area, the Fort Collins area, or what have you." So I was able to grab those people first, and now I can do the whole Denver metro area, which will grab any that I hadn't filtered on already. So yeah, so that's good.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you sharing that as well before we hopped off because that's helpful because
Yeah,
I can
sure.
I can use that. So again,
Hope so.
thank you for hopping on. Did you have any other questions or comments?
I think that'll do it. Thank you.
Okay. Well, man, thank you for hopping on the Attracting Unlimited Millionaires Community Rainmaker call for June the 4th, 2020. And I look forward to speaking with you on Monday.
Absolutely. Me too. Thanks,
Take
Zachary.
care.
You too. Bye bye.